You're listening to Do This First, a daily personal development podcast that focuses on science-backed, actionable steps towards your best year ever. Hi, I'm Sandy, your host. It is officially 55 days away from the end of 2024. And here in America, starting next year, we'll have a new president. Today we want to talk about emotional engagement. Connecting meaningfully with your tribe means understanding the dynamics of emotional engagement. Today we'll take a look at the science behind emotional engagement, its significance in solidifying brand loyalty, and how it can create lasting bonds between your customers and your brand. One of the most recognizable brands is Snickers. They are the best-selling candy bar globally. They serve as a prime example of how emotional engagement can contribute to enduring brand loyalty. And we're going to take a closer look at that. Emotional engagement, though, let's start with defining it, is the psychological connection that people feel towards a brand. It's driven by emotions such as joy, nostalgia, trust, and even humor. Research in the field of psychology reveals that emotions heavily influence decision-making processes. For example, a study published in the Journal of Consumer Research indicates that emotionally driven marketing campaigns can lead to higher brand recall and purchase intentions as well, compared to just a purely rational approach in messaging. Neuroscience also plays a crucial role in understanding emotional engagement. The human brain is wired to respond to emotional stimuli. When we encounter brand messages that resonate on an emotional level, we're more likely to activate the brain's reward pathways, which we've talked about extensively. Those release neurotransmitters like dopamine, which are associated with pleasure and satisfaction. This chemical response reinforces positive feelings towards the brand, making emotional engagement a powerful tool for all marketers. And we're all marketers if we have a business or a brand. And if you're selling anything, you are a marketer. Emotional engagement helps brands stand out by creating a unique connection with your audience. Here are several reasons why emotional engagement is something that you absolutely need to consider for your own brand. Number one, it helps you differentiate in a crowded market. Many brands offer similar products and services, and I doubt you're the very first to offer whatever you offer. So it can be kind of challenging to set yourself apart, but with emotional engagement, you can really fill that gap by providing deeper meaning to the brand experience, helping consumers form a connection that transcends the actual product. We see this with Apple, Nike, Starbucks, and a plethora of other brands that do this very, very well. Number two, building trust and credibility. Effective emotional engagement impels trust. When consumers feel an emotional connection, they are more likely to believe in the brand's reliability and integrity. This trust acts as a buffer during challenging times, where consumers may be more forgiving of minor brand missteps. We see this in the political arena too. You are more inclined to vote for someone that is vetted and proven, as that can impel trust, credibility, and loyalty in you. An emotionally engaging brand creates a more enjoyable and memorable customer experience. When consumers have positive emotional experiences with a brand, they're more likely to share those experiences, leading to organic word-of-mouth referrals and increasing brand visibility. Emotionally engaged customers are generally more loyal. They are less likely to switch to a competitor based solely on price, convenience, or even opinion. Not even celebrity endorsements will sway a consumer that is emotionally engaged with a brand. This level of loyalty is crucial for long-term profitability, as acquiring new customers typically costs significantly more than retaining existing ones. The emotional connection that brands establish with consumers is a foundation of loyalty. Various factors, though, contribute to this type of loyalty. Number one, personal connection. Brands that successfully engage consumers emotionally often tap into personal experiences or shared values. For instance, brands that leverage nostalgia can evoke warm feelings and memories associated with the past, creating a sense of belonging. Number two, storytelling. An effective storytelling strategy can create emotional narratives that resonate with target audiences. When consumers identify with a brand's story, it becomes part of their own narrative, strengthening the bond. We see this a lot with the iconic underdog story. Almost everyone wants to root for the underdog. We want to see him win because by extension, we all win. Number three, consistent brand messaging. Building an emotional connection requires consistent messaging across all marketing channels. Inconsistency can erode trust and confuse consumers, making them less likely to forge a lasting bond with the brand. Number four, engaging brand experiences. Creating opportunities for consumers to engage with a brand, be it through events or user-generated content or even interactive campaigns, can enhance emotional connections. Brands that facilitate engagement opportunities invite consumers to become part of their story. Snickers, as I stated before, is the best-selling candy bar in the world, I believe. Besides being delicious, their marketing is ingenious and engaging. Let's take a closer look. Humor as an emotional catalyst. Snickers brilliantly leverages humor with its ad campaigns. The "You're not you when you're hungry" tagline resonates with everyone. The commercials portray human scenarios featuring characters who behave uncharacteristically, depicting the lack of nourishment can lead to irrational behaviors. This campaign not only entertains, but also connects with us on an emotional level, directly relating to a common experience, hunger. And then their consistent branding, still talking about Snickers. Throughout the years, Snickers has maintained a consistent brand message focused on humor and relatable experiences involving hunger. This consistent messaging strengthens the brand's recognition and deepens emotional engagement. Whether through traditional ads or social media campaigns, the brand effectively communicates its core message. And then they're also known to respond to consumer engagement. Snickers actively engages with its audiences through social media platforms. By creating opportunities for consumers to share their own experiences with the brand, Snickers strengthens its emotional connection and reinforces community among fans. This interaction transforms consumers from passive recipients of ads into active participants, deepening the relationship nurtured with the brand. Why does emotional engagement create loyal customers? The enduring loyalty consumers have towards Snickers exemplifies the underlying reasons emotional engagement is so effective. We are innately drawn towards things that evoke emotions. Brands that can effectively tap into these emotions make a lasting impression, like Snickers. Additionally, Snickers makes it easy for the audience to share their experiences with the brand. Fans feel an emotional connection, which often turns into loyalty, and they're less likely to sway towards competitors. Emotional engagement is a powerful driver in the development of brand loyalty. It helps brands differentiate themselves in a crowded marketplace. It impels trust. It enhances customer experience and cultivates long-lasting relationships with consumers. The example of Snickers really serves as a compelling illustration of how a brand can effectively harness emotional engagement to create a loyal following and a lasting bond. Prioritizing emotional connections is one of the keys to unlock success. The science is clear. In the world of branding, engaging the heart is just as important as appealing to the mind. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to leave a review. You can also read a full transcript of this podcast episode and all of my podcast episodes on my blog, DoThisFirst.life. And while you're there, You can listen to all my podcast episodes. You can also sign up for my weekly newsletter where I keep you in the loop with all the emerging and cutting edge technology and research that's coming out for personal and professional development, the neurosciences, as well as brain health. You can also listen to most of my podcast episodes on YouTube. My handle there is at Do This First. Tomorrow we'll continue with our micro series, Finish Strong. Till tomorrow.
Moving past the rain, moving past the pain, or past the color blue. I see power in you. Has swelled it down. Look around, it can't be found. I see a champion in you. I see a champion in